No front, no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing.
Yo. See how fast I got back into it. You feel me? I was wild and now I'm chilling. It's your boy Geechi Gotti, the one and only. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, we live, man. No studio and network. If you in the chat right now, make sure you share the broadcast because we started later than we usually start. So I know some of the people's asleep if they on the East Coast because it's 3 hours away. And we got a lot of New York, Philly, North Carolina, Atlanta fans and all that type of stuff, man, on the other side of the map. So make sure y'all share the broadcast and let them know that we is live right now to wake back up and tune in. But I got the lovely, the beautiful, the talented, the dope, amazing RX in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, RX up in here? You already know the vibe. We up in here. Me and Geechi, big Compton shit popping.
Come on, man.
You already know the vibe. Come on.
Oh, look, that was just, I didn't have nothing to talk about, but then you said that just made me just, boom, I ain't never talked to you about it. Compton shit popping.
Yeah.
How did you feel, man? We had Compton popping this summer.
Yes.
The pop out, all the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know you familiar with, you know, all the artists involved and everything like that, man. How was you feeling this summer, man? Did you feel Compton was up one or what?
I feel like Compton is always up 10, but you feel me? But the world felt it this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the city is just like so special. It's so lit.
Yeah.
Like it's like electric.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much history on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like on these corners and all that. It don't matter if you on this side of the street with the Bloods, that side of the street with the Crips or whatever. Like it's just electric all throughout Compton.
Yeah.
But I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like what happened needed to happen.
Yeah.
However it played out, you know what I'm saying? Like it needed to happen. That right there to like see the whole city pop out for like the video shoot. You feel me?
Yeah.
That right there was so cracking.
That
like
was
it was
crazy.
just so many people everywhere. Like it was just so lit. You know,
wild.
so it was necessary. You know, K-Dot did that. You feel me? He brought so many people out. So I fucked with it. It was like, you know, it was popping. Hell yeah.
It was a
for
movie
real.
for sure. He did it up.
Yeah.
He brought them out, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't necessarily get to rock out with either one because it actually fell on my birthday. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember that. I sure did. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I hit you up on your birthday. You never hit me back.
That's a lie, man.
No.
Why'd you make this up on the show right now?
That's what happened. I just remember that right now.
You hit me up like on what? On social media?
I just remember hitting you
You
up.
got my number, man. So if you didn't call and say happy birthday, it didn't happen. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
like a text or something.
You
I
came
don't
through
know.
with the text. Come on. That's too formal.
Oh my God.
You
Shut
supposed
up.
to call
Geechi.
right through like, yo, Geechi, what's the deal? What you doing for your birthday? Yeah.
I know, right?
I ain't even on no big time. I'm just saying. It's just saying like.
Compton. How you going Hollywood?
Nah, but now for real, on my birthday, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna say you lying because you probably is telling the truth. But I had so many texts that I didn't see them all. That it was some people that also like end up blocking me because I didn't respond, and I literally didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally like went through that whole thread of texts, and I started trying to hit certain people back, I'm like, damn, what the fuck, like, and like, oh, they got that upset, like that I didn't say thank you, but I didn't see it. Like I had thousands of them. Thank God you didn't block me.
No,
but,
I don't block people like that. Well, you gotta really like, get on my fucking nerves for me to block you. But no, like I understand. Like I know you like busy. It's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? But I had like after like 2 days, I forget about what happened like 2 days before. Like my memory don't like stretch out. You feel me? But now that you brought it up, it made me think about that. But off that right there, you know, that day right there was cracking. The city was
cracking, man. I wish I was there for like Kendrick supposed to did that July 30th or something. Do that for the 4th of July or something.
Oh my God.
Wait, you doing it on June 20? I get it, the Juneteenth and all that, but damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Geech's birthday too. You supposed to know, right? For the city, you supposed to know that's a holiday too.
Oh God,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we did it big. He, you know what I'm saying, out there in Houston, he did it big in Compton. Yeah, I think it was dope to see the Tams. And, you know, that's a monument in Compton for a lot of people.
It really is.
Who don't know, you know, like we go up there, man. We eat good. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a lot of good. We don't have a lot of like food places just in the city that's just like known, but like to us, small little hole in the wall spots is like good to us.
Like
and Tams has been there, you know what I'm saying, forever.
I had mentioned that shit up in a battle with me and Gaddis, because she like in a previous battle she mentioned like Rosecrans, and I told her like don't mention Rosecrans unless you're talking about like Tams Burger or something. Like come on now. But Scooter real quick. Yeah, I have to let her know, you feel me? You talking about Rosecrans, like bitch, talk about Tams. Like you ever been to Tams? Like you
ever been to Tams?
Yeah, nigga? Come on. So
so for him to
so
do
a lot
that,
of people, I think that like they customer rate increased by a lot after that. A lot of people just started like going up over there.
Yeah, probably tourists now when they come out here.
Right, exactly.
Like,
a lot of people like, oh, we gotta go up over there now. We gotta go see the mural. We gotta go eat.
That's
like,
crazy.
All of that right there.
Yeah, they done made them some dough off that, man.
Right. So that's what's up.
And people probably coming out here expecting, not to knock them, but they probably like, let me coming out here and just expecting this, and then they getting it. It's like, it's just jams. Like, it's good to us, but it ain't no 5-star cuisine.
Right.
It's just some nigga hungry on the early morning, get him something, feel me, burger, chili cheese fries, some light shit.
Chili cheese fries.
Yeah, you feel me?
They gonna be greasy, but bitch, they gonna be good.
Now, you gonna grab you that. You're going to enjoy your meal, you know what I'm saying? Go get you some of that. I think they breakfast used to be fire too. But
the breakfast is bomb. I love the breakfast there.
Feel me? So, it's one of those type of joints that it's like, if you just looking for some good hood food,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Don't go in there expecting roof Chris or nothing, you know what I'm saying? We ain't coming at you like that.
Yeah.
But you can spend you a hot dub, you're going to eat good. You
right,
know what I'm
saying? God, yeah.
For sure. So, I'm glad he did that. I think he did bring a lot of eyes to the city. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of artists that was on that stage that deserved that look. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for real.
They had to do what they had to do to capitalize off it afterwards, of course, but the ones who did get the chance and opportunity to be on that stage, I think that was good for them, man.
Right,
because,
exactly.
Ain't too many people can say they performed at the Forum, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's prestigious, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Even get a chance to rap in that building, you know what I'm saying? A sold out crowd like that.
Right.
And not even sold out, because he made it free, you know what I'm saying? All I had to do was pull up, so that was love, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it was just, he let people pop out. I think
that shit was packed. That shit had a gang of people up in there, and it wasn't like just like young people or just old people or just blacks, just Mexicans, just it was like everybody, all age groups. No, I wasn't even there. I wanted to be there, but I wasn't even there.
Pop out either? Oh,
I couldn't put up. I had other stuff going on that day, but I was like, I was tuned in though.
You tuned in?
I was tuned in though. Oh, 100%. I was tuned in.
Sure.
It was just so cracking.
Did it inspire you as an artist?
Yeah, for sure.
To get back in your bag.
Yes, definitely. Just to like see like the electricity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like so many people up in there. That shit was just through the screen. You just know like the energy up in there is next level right now. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, dang, like that shit is fire. Like you look at like the local artists and stuff like that, and I be listening to like a lot of these dudes, and I be like, dang, I wish that they had more like shine more exposure. And I just loved like what Kendrick did, because like everybody not always gonna give somebody else a handout. Everybody gotta work hard for they shit where they want to get to and all that right there. But whenever somebody's working hard and they get that look, like I'm happy for that person. You feel me? Like,
you're not a hater.
Everybody want. Oh no, not at all. I feel like when one person win, it's like inspirational to other people, and it's really good for that person. Like I don't feel like like hating. Like, oh, why the fuck they got chosen?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Why not me? Type shit.
Oh no. I think that right there is like the wrong way to look at things.
I like that.
It's very like selfish to look at things that way.
For real.
Like I don't look at life like that. Like, oh, how come I'm not like I don't know. I just feel like everybody got their time. Everybody's time ain't gonna be at the same time.
Whatever you blessed in. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
exactly. Like and like everybody don't get their blessings at the same time. Like you gonna get yours at this point in time. That person gonna get theirs at that point in time. And like hating on somebody else ain't gonna make you get your blessings any quicker.
Nah, for real.
I just think that you gotta be happy for people.
No, I like that. I like that. I understand that totally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of segue me to the West Coast, on battle rap. It been a lot of talk, you know what I'm saying, about the West being dead, you know what I'm saying? I
feel like the people that say that though, ain't got no motion.
Damn, word up.
Like they don't got no motion. Like if you up over here like, oh man, the West is dead. Oh, nothing like bitch, what you doing about it? Like, are you contributing to it being dead? Like to me, the West ain't dead. To me, the West is cracking.
Okay.
Like Geechi Gotti was just battling Hitman Holla. Like he brought so many people out, and that shit was so cracking. How the fuck you gonna tell me that the West is dead? Like if somebody feels that way, like the paradigm of their life, like the way their life is moving, the algorithm of their life is dead to me. Like your life is dead to me. Like that's how that is. I don't look at it and be like, oh, like nothing is happening out here. Like to me, whenever people complain like that, I feel like, nigga, what is you doing to like counteract it? Like, are you putting the card together? Are you putting an event together? Are you about to like get some artists together to like make something happen? How much money you finna put up?
What we doing?
You know what I'm saying? Like people just want to complain all the fucking time, and they feel like we supposed to have an event out here every weekend or something. I don't believe in that personally. Like I come from like I've been in battle rap for many years, and I feel like back in the day when we used to have like one event every like 2-3 months, and that event was cracking. It was big. Like that was fire. Yeah. Like having an event every weekend, that doesn't mean that the West is alive. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to also look at like the caliber of like the performances that we're getting from these same people that's saying that the West is dead. They get up there and they ain't taking shit serious. They choking. Yeah. They like don't know their bars. They just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. Why? Like, first of all, why does your opinion even matter? So I don't even be listening to half of these niggas because they opinions.
But you got the guys who gonna be like, yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? You saying it in that instance, but they like, yo, I've been battling, I've been going hard, I've been putting on and doing all these dope battles or whatever.
Says who?
That's what they feel. But
says who?
That's what they feel. They gonna feel like.
Okay, you can feel that way, but say who else is saying that outside
and nobody's
of you?
Giving them the look.
See, that's my whole thing with people. You're not giving yourself a look. Okay. Like when I started battle rapping, I paid for my own flight to go to New York. For sure. Back in those days, the doors was closed going to New York. It was hard to get up over there. Yeah. They weren't just letting anybody from the West go up over there. Yeah. Okay. I had the opportunity, and it was like, yo, you could come out here, you could rap. You know, everything taken care of, but you gotta take care of your flight.
Take care of yourself, yeah.
I said, okay, fuck it, like whatever. Yeah, pay for my flight, went out there, never paid for a flight again, price went up. Yeah. So it's like these same people who saying that shit, they're here on the West battling for year after year after year, and they're not investing in themselves to go outside of the West and go to different regions. Okay. And I hate to say this, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of these niggas gonna be going to other places and ain't nobody gonna be fucking with them. Damn. Like, yeah, you might be okay here, but you go somewhere else, you might not be all that. But it's the opposite for other people where they might go somewhere else and they might get a lot of love. Yeah. One person that I will bring up right now is XP. Okay. I feel like he invested in himself. He went out of state. Somewhere
else and they loved him.
They fuck with him. Yeah. They love him. Yeah. So it's like you need to invest in yourself. People, I feel like people in battle rap sometimes, not everybody, but they're just certain people, they feel like they're like deserving of something. Like they got their hand out, like, give me something, give me recognition. Or if I did this, would you fuck with it? Oh yeah, what if I, like they just want like validation so fucking much. Like, what do you want validation so bad for? What is it that you like within yourself where you need to go outside of yourself and seek so much validation from so many other people? Like, I just feel like a lot of people are just like very like lost and insecure. And like it's just low vibrational if you ask me. For sure. But I feel like you got to create your own motion. Stop asking other people if your motion is cool or not. Like that shit is so corny to me. So I feel like a lot of people need to invest in themselves. They need to go outside of their region. They need to go and take their talent to South Beach.
What about the cats who went out of town, right? They've invested in themselves and it just still haven't it just haven't done it for them. Like they went everywhere. Like they've been everywhere. They did everything they can do. Then they come back home to the West and they still haven't became that household name. Is it talent now? Is it a thing where it's like, look, you just ain't good enough? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I want them to just get like a lawnmower and just try something different. Just go in like a whole different lane, and maybe you'll be good somewhere else and something else. I feel like so many people
know when it's over.
They're not gonna always accept it. Yeah. But it's like, you know, the evidence is always gonna be there, whether you're very good or you're very not good. Yeah. Whether people really are taking a liking to you or they're not. And also it's about growth. I feel like there are certain things that like people will complain about with certain people, like, oh, I don't like that you do this, and they be like, oh well, so what? That's my style. I'm gonna keep doing it. And it's like, well, you kind of have to give the people what they want. Yeah. You can still keep your same style and maybe tweak it just a little bit to where it's like palatable for other people. Did I make that word up? But I guess it's, you know, it's able.
I don't know if you said it right.
I don't know if I said it right. But what I'm trying to say is they're gonna have to tweak their style a little bit so that way they could be like, you know, digestible for like other audiences and other crowds, because you can't have cookie cutter bullshit in like everywhere you go, every stage. You have to like know your audience also. So people don't really look at the mechanics and like the parables of battle rap. They just look at it like, I'ma show up, I'ma rap, and I hope people react. And you like that's not the right way to look at it. It's like so many different variables that you have to like take into account while you're writing in your writing process, and like where you're.
Some people might need to just get behind the scenes and be like investors maybe or something, or just
hold a camera or something.
Something else. I'm saying, like do something else involved involved in battle rap.
Is Avo hiring?
Like you need to start being a part of that side of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can scout some talent or something.
Right,
or
exactly.
Help do something that, because some people might need to know when it's like, it's just not your time no more on the battle side. You know what I'm saying? Or you never really just gonna connect with the people, because I think you can invest in yourself so much. Like we've seen people do it in a lot of things. People invest in themselves to become basketball players. They buy themselves all the top coaches, all the top everything.
They go to those leagues and stuff like that, like travel ball.
Yeah, it's like it just don't. You just not the guy that's gonna make it to the NBA.
Right, but that don't mean you gotta stop doing what you love.
Yeah, you might have to be a coach somewhere.
Do it in a different way.
Yeah, you might be a fucking anything, a motivational speaker to the kids. You know what I'm saying, about sports and what it's like to not make it and not give up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God,
some of that.
That is true though. That is true. Okay, so what about this right here? Okay, so I'm not gonna say no names.
Okay, go ahead.
But
I would love if you did say names though.
I don't want to. But there's a certain person. Okay. When I was there, like this person's like first battle and stuff like that, and this person was pretty good, but this person is just not that nigga. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So after many years of failed battle rap, he was talking to me and he was just like, dang man, like I don't understand how other people had came after me is blowing up and they just getting so big. Like, man, I should have said this when I first started rapping, but I'm a Crip. And I was like,
wait, he said he's a Crip now?
But he said he's always been a Crip.
But he never told people.
But he never told nobody because he didn't want to have that image. But then he said, but he said, dang man, but Geechi Gotti a Crip and he making it. Shit, you know what? I'm about to tell everybody about me being a Crip in my next battle. No. And I said, please don't do that. Like that is it's too late in the game. You've been doing this shit for years. You can't just right now come out and tell people that you a Crip. I don't even know if they gonna believe you.
No, we not. Nobody
gonna believe you.
Because at the end of the day, whoever this said gentleman is, like, I get that you probably was trying to, but it's like, if you were that, you were that no matter what. It's nothing that you can hide from the culture because it would have already been exuded in you. So, like, you could have said, yo, I'm a Crip, but I don't rap about Cripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't make Crip in my... like B-Dot. He let people know, like, I'm affiliated with the Bloods, but my message ain't blood. You know what I'm saying? So, people still respected him. Like, okay, he's a Damu, but he rap this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if you would have came out like that then, but if you come out now and it's like you throwing the blue rag on your head, chunking up the seeds.
And he is not that type of, he like not like cut like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
he gonna watch this and know you talking about him too, because he know who he is.
I don't care. He better have I ain't saying his name. But I just was like, no, like you can't do that. Like just be yourself. But some people feel like me being myself ain't good enough.
It's a problem for them. They need to be themselves no matter what.
You have to. Like the authenticity of who you are is unmatched.
You have to unmatched. Be that.
Some people gonna take a liking to you and some people might not. Like that's just what it is.
You can't fake who you are. Right. And then try to rechange it because you already done let us see you.
Right, exactly.
We see who you are already, so now we looking at you like, oh damn, this nigga's he's a conscious rapper, you know what I'm saying? Or he's a punchline rapper. Now all of a sudden he's trying to come out and be this major gangbanger.
Oh my God, please
we're not gonna take to it because we're gonna be like, well, all these years we've been knowing you, even outside of the battle. Right. Even outside of the battles, we haven't heard you saying you was from nowhere.
Exactly. It's like nobody's gonna believe that from you. And it's probably just gonna like tank your career even more.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you don't want that. Like you can't just pop out.
15 minutes of fame though that I believe indirectly I'm responsible for people thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that you had to like bang to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people started to see me and be like, yo, this nigga, he banging, he got on, he lit. Like,
because before you, who was doing that?
Who was really just banging hard and made it. You know, like, not because it was niggas banging. Shout out my nigga Vish and Active in them. But like they probably didn't make it to certain levels at the time.
Right, but like making it like a major level. Like,
nobody was doing that.
I
not from the West. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had Arsenal maybe or something. Those guys.
Arsenal,
You know what I'm saying? Surfs and them or those guys. But even doing it to the way that I did it and just introduced it the way I done it, I think it was just differently.
Yeah, but I feel like it's different with you compared to like Surf and Arts. Like no disrespect to them, but like they from the East Coast and they banging West Coast gangs, but they don't really like be like in those gangs on the West Coast like that, it's just like a nigga that's from this hood, but he from way over there.
Yeah.
And with you, it's like you from Compton, like you rep
so I'm
Compton,
bringing
like
Compton with me.
yeah, exactly. It's like a whole different feel because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like up in Compton, like the streets is electric, but it's like that all over the land. You feel me? LA capital, you know, land. So it's like everybody want to like be like from like the land, so but it's not always gonna be like super authentic when somebody ain't really like they not bred from here. You know,
so I'm seeing that now. Like even I see a lot of the artists, I'm be like, yo, damn, it's like maybe they feel like they have to be, they trying to be over tough now, or they trying to like things of that nature. It's like, nah, that's not gonna get you where you trying to go, because still it's skill first. So you have to hone your skill in first. You have to be good at rapping. You have to be good at branding yourself, good at marketing yourself. All these things before you try to prove that you like done put in work, or that you done killed some niggas, or whatever the fuck you trying to prove to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers I've been even seeing, that's what they trying to do, like letting it be known, like, yo, man, I'm outside now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't think I was outside, but nigga, guess what? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm outside. Y'all thought I was just this. No, I'm that. It's like, it's too late for that.
Yeah, it'd be too late for that shit. And it just bothered me when I see people like 30 something, like all of a sudden want to start gangbanging.
And
like banging like a West Coast hood, but you way from the East Coast. Like, who you know from up over here? Like, what you talking about? Like, why are you even like, nah, nigga, I'm sorry. That's when niggas gotta start trying to like hang that shit up and do better. But that's when certain people want to like jump off the porch, like, okay, I'm ready now. Like,
it's too late.
Where was you at like 20 years ago, bro? Like,
when it was cracking, when it was worth
it. Like, I don't know.
Now it's time people trying to get out of it. Right. You trying to get in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get in it.
It's like backwards.
It's way backwards, and it hurts.
But I mean, I'm not the type of person to tell people like what to do with their life. Everybody got their own path, and they're gonna do what they feel is best. But I just think that shit is corny.
Yeah, nah, for real, nah, man. Our ex thing is corny, and it's corny, my young niggas, man. You know, so you young cats out here, man, on the West, man. Don't start being Crips tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Stick to whatever you've been sticking to, man. Don't start being Bloods tomorrow. None of that. Don't start being essays tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Stick to whatever you've been sticking to and stay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be true to yourself.
Yeah, you gotta be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as you, when it come to battling, you know what I'm saying? You done took a break for a while. You know what I'm saying? You see the state of this shit, man. Like, it's a lot different for the ladies now. It's a lot more opportunities, a lot more battles for ladies now. Like, when you was coming up, it wasn't really a lot. You really only could battle on Queen of the Ring, really, and then a few leagues that might have booked women here and there. You know what I'm saying? But now you seeing URL, they doing constant events. Even King of Queens, without Queen of the Ring, they still keeping it going. You know what I'm saying? Queen of the Ring got they shit. Chrome 23 got they thing. I think We Go Hard got a She Go Hard. You know what I'm saying? You're just seeing a lot of more events. Like, do you feel like women battle rap, it got to a place where you never thought it could get to?
I always knew that it would get here, but even like just like backtracking real quick, like to myself, like even though like I feel like it was harder for women, because I didn't start battling until like 2016 or something like that. So it was harder for women back then, but I say this with like humbly, but like I always felt like I was like the exception. You feel me? Because when a lot of females wasn't getting booked on certain platforms,
you was.
Like I was. You feel me? Like I was like the only female on like Town Business 1 and 2. You feel me? Like, and I battled big names. I battled Bonnie. I battled My Verse, like on those cards. So I always felt like the doors were still open for me. But that's because I always knew like the door may be closed, but there's always like a way in. Like, you feel me? Like I could walk through the door. The door don't gotta open for me. I can just walk through that motherfucker. You feel me? So my mindset was always like that, to where it was like I'm not about to let like the circumstances and what it looks like on the outside dictate my path. Because I feel like that right there is what gets to people. Because a lot of this shit is mental. A lot of this shit is mental. People don't know that. They feel like battle rap is just, you know, like physical, or just like rapping or whatever. A lot of this shit is chess, and a lot of this right here is like where your mindset is at, that's how far you gonna go. And I always just knew like the door might be closed for other people, but the door gonna be open for me wherever I go. I don't care what it is. Like opportunities gonna flow my way. And sure enough, like I was on that Queen of the Ring card where like all the big names had came back. Like Hustle was on there, 40 battle Couture, and like I was like the only like new girl on there, me and Torture. And that battle was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So after that right there, like so many more doors opened up for me. So I never really like suffered so to speak, but I always knew, like, and I was always like speaking about this also. You can look at old interviews of mine, like me saying like, no, like women, like we're powerful, we're good, like we could get in, like we could sell tickets too, like the women are talented also. Because I always felt like with like female battle rap, like the origins, you know, it was like, oh bitch, you ugly, oh bitch, you got EBT, oh bitch, your pussy stink, oh like just that type of rap. But then you have people like 40 Bars, you have people like C3, like you have people like Official, like back like the old Queen of the Ring days, you know what I'm saying, who was actually bringing real bars. So I always just knew, like, and even like I would even put Misfit up in there, you feel me, like she was coming through really like killing shit, and it was like these is like some straight killers, you know what I'm saying. So fast forward to now, I feel like a lot of that like you know, like low vibrational female rap, like that shit right there is like played out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like not to like call this, it's just like that shock factor shit. You feel me? Not to like call QB out, but like she was like known for that. But now you see her, she got like she coming with bars now. She not coming with the shock factor shit. I feel like
and you battled her, correct?
I did, But I feel like with everything in life, is always gonna be like an evolution to it. It's gonna start off one way, but it's gonna evolve into something else. It's like a person, like a baby going from like an infant to like a 2-year-old, it's like a 4-year-old, it's like a 10-year-old. Like battle rap is just gonna continue to evolve for men and for women. But I feel like not to be on no like feminazi shit, because I'm not a feminist, but I just feel like women were oppressed just in life, just in the world, and women still are oppressed in so many places. But here in America, there's more progression for women. So of course it's gonna also reflect within battle rap as well. So now you starting to see more women get more opportunities. And I feel like there are so many like very dope, amazing, talented women, and it's just gonna grow from here. But I feel like you know, like the whole conversation around like, oh, battle rap is dead, or oh, like ain't opportunities or whatever, like it's a car happening like every weekend. Like we cannot say that. Like it's
too
just
much
as I say, battle rap has just evolved. It's not
battle rap damn near a little too much. Like we need to slow that shit down.
Like I said, I miss when it was just like one event every 3 months.
Now we can't miss this shit. It's like shit.
It's too much to keep up with. Sometimes
we just got
like
rid of one battle.
Events.
Right now we just finished doing what? Me and Hitman, and right next couple of weeks you finna get fucking goddamn Mook and Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't stop.
Battle rap is in a good place if you ask me. It's in a good place. I mean, don't get me wrong, the money might not be like where how it was like years or whatever the fuck, but I feel like if you really love the art, like you gonna show up, you gonna pop out, and you gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Danny Myers. You feel me? Danny is always gonna show up. It don't matter who he battling.
Shout out Danny Myers.
And shout out to Danny. He gonna show up and he gonna turn up and he gonna bring original material. He gonna have crazy rebuttals. He gonna have haymakers.
Danny's like like he's a rare find. Like it's not many people created like a Danny Myers. Like Danny Myers,
he really love this shit.
He loves this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like has to be commended, because I can even say I don't love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be like, I don't love this shit like that. Like not like how Danny love it. No way. There's no way I can love it that much. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy it. Do I get paid a lot? Yes. Do I am I storing this shit? Of course, forever. Like I appreciate the supporters, the fans. They buy the merch, they pay for the battles, all that. So I never say I don't love the fans and the people a part of it, but just love getting up, writing, rapping, and being ready for it like the way Danny does. Nah, man, like he got to be protected at all costs, man. That's somebody that loves this shit to the end. You know what I'm saying? And he gives, like you say, he gonna give it his all, whether you like it or not. He gonna show up and he gonna go out there screaming, slamming hats, yelling yikes, coming with bars. You know what I'm saying? And doing what he's supposed to do, man. Like he's a legend in that. There's not too many people that's created like that.
It's not. It's not. I feel like he don't get the credit that he deserves, and I feel like he get like a lot of like flack from people because they feel like he should only battle big names, but he's already battled so many of the big names. So it's like, who else can he battle? And I just really commend him for like giving the new guys a shot, like, you know, giving shots like these new dudes or whatever. Because if you really like on like your up and coming shit, you've been killing it. Danny Myers is really one of them dudes where you can like test your mic against. You know,
Danny's who you run into. Is like, I think he's needed for the sport where he's at now, because it's like, okay, like you get to a certain point where you're gonna kind of land where you land. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not gonna go from being where you at now to being like regarded as like where Loaded Lux is probably, you know what I'm saying? Not saying he's not as good as or as great as, but wherever the fans already done got you so far, you've been doing it for so long, they kind of already like typecast you in a certain lane. They got Lux here, they got Mook here, they got Arsenal, they got Geechi, they got everybody where they want them to be at, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Danny's in that position to where he understands his role of being like, I could be up here battling Murder Mook one weekend, but then on this weekend I might be the dude that you got to battle to see if you even ready to make it to this next level. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a lot of gatekeepers left. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the few gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. Like his flexibility is like crazy. Like where he could like battle like a big name, and the next week he battling like a smaller name. Like most people are not going to do that. Like once they get that big name, they like, oh, I'm only taking big names from here on out. And I gotta.
Fans get to making you feel bad. Like what the hell? You went from Mook to him? Like what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
He's losing. He's on a decline. Like no, nigga, like he already good. It's just you don't have to. Like what more you want him to do? Like he already battled them niggas. What else? He can't. There's nobody else to battle. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think the fans lose track of that sometimes. It's like, yo, this dude's already done battled a lot of names. They have to do this to keep the culture going. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I commend a lot of the dudes who do it, like, you know, the Nitties, the JCs, the Dannies. You know, it's not too many that do it still at a even the Charlie Clips, so to speak, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? People talk about him freestyling and showing up and things like that, but a lot of times when he giving these dudes looks and he shows up, it still gives them their highest amount of views.
Right.
So it's up to the opponent kind of to take advantage of the situation.
Absolutely,
because if I'm Charlie Clips, I'm here, I'm getting paid, I'm about to go back doing what I do, I'm already a legend. So yeah, if you say I won, lost, freestyle, that's on you. But if you come in to battle me, you should have tried to kill me. It shouldn't be no way that niggas is talking about it was a close battle or only if Clips didn't fuck up. Like you supposed to came and got your kill off because this is your kill and your millions of views that's finna come from it to get eyes on you. So if you don't take advantage, then you just wasn't ready. You know, so a lot of times I think the battlers who get those looks from the Dannies and from the people that get those looks, they don't necessarily, only it's a few times do you see people really take full advantage. A lot of times Danny will go in there and still whoop their ass. Yeah. And then it's like, see, I gave you the look, but you was in here bullshitting, playing, and you lost. You know what I'm saying? So of course it didn't do nothing for you. But then you get those few exceptions. Like I think I seen him battle was it Los Prime or something like that? And a dude like that took advantage of the opportunity, had a good battle versus a Danny. You get like a real sick who, of course, he already booming, but he just battled Charlie Clips and made the most of it. You know what I'm saying? So you get those few exceptions of the cats who take those battles and like run with it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Who you would say been your toughest battle in your career? The
toughest battle that I've ever had, Gaddis.
Damn, word up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like Gaddis is like a fucking monster, bro. Like I felt confident throughout the battle, but it was just like there's like this like electricity that comes off of her. And if you allow it, it will like fucking like shock you. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really like stay on my 10 toes in that fucking battle. That was like the toughest battle. Like Gaddis has like a very powerful projection. For sure. Like she's like very like her performance is usually pretty good, and like she's a very strong battler. Yeah. And I didn't take all that into account when I was like preparing. So I feel like my material was like way better than hers, but I just felt like performance wise, like projection wise, like she was ahead of me, and it showed. And I was just like, fuck, like, you know, because I feel like I did get like a lot of big names early on in my career, and people did criticize that, like, oh, like you getting these big names too quick, and you need to like battle some other people, like, they felt like that or whatever. But like, I hear what people say, but like I don't let it go to my heart or my head. It's like that's just your opinion. Like, bitch, I'm still getting paid. I'm still doing this. Like, fuck what y'all talking about. Like, tune in or don't. Like, whatever. But like, you know, I still felt like I did really good in that battle, but that was definitely like one of my tougher battles for sure.
That was what, King of the Dot, right?
Yeah, that was King of the Dot.
Yeah, shout out Gaddis.
Yeah, shout out to Gaddis. I love Gaddis.
Yeah, shout out to Gaddis, cool. Man. She's one of those legends. Yes. And the females, you know what I'm saying? Battle rap period, but you know, definitely with the ladies. She been putting on. I think that was a dope one. That's a good one. I wasn't expecting that one, man. Yeah. Did you win, you felt?
With my writing, yes. I didn't get killed in that battle. People was like, "Oh, you about to get 30, you about to get killed." Like people were like
thinking she had you, like you couldn't fuck with her.
But I would get hate mail from like a few different battles though. But yeah, like from that one, I got a lot of hate mail, and people were just like, "Oh, you about to die?" Like, "Oh, this and that." It was one dude who was like going on Ledge had like a show, and it was this one dude. He would call in like every day to like talk crazy shit about me.
Damn.
And after the battle, he came back and was like, "Oh, our ex did so good. I would like to take her out."
Oh,
and Ledge was like, "Why the fuck you think that she would go out with you after you was talking all that shit about her for weeks?" Like, what?
You get that a lot too, I'm sure. Like a lot of fans that try to like offer dates and stuff like that, being like a female.
I guess.
Right? Yeah, you know
I don't know. I guess.
'Cause I see a lot of that like with the ladies now. It's like it's a different era now, like female battle rap where. I think they're like not, and I think it's a good thing too, though, because I mean it's female battle rap, but you see a lot more of them trying to like sell sex. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, you see the OnlyFans. You know what I mean? They doing that. You're seeing more of them getting their bodies done or dressing a certain way now. You know what I'm saying? Like to where it's getting to that point. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever feel like that was something you had to sell along with your boys, like your looks? Because people always like commend you, like, "Oh, all right, so pretty, she's beautiful, she's da da da."
No.
Or did you feel like, I'm just talent? This is what I'm gonna just show you.
You know what? My first like, I don't know, 6 or 7 battles, maybe 6 or 7, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6, I don't know. Like I purposely like dress like a tomboy. I'm like a tomboy at heart anyway. I feel more comfortable with like loose clothes, right? Yeah. But like I purposely wore like oversized clothes. I purposely like didn't wear makeup. Like I didn't really like do like much with my hair. Like I would just have it straight or I just have it like curly or like whatever. Like I didn't like do extras.
Yeah, straight up.
Because I didn't want people to focus on that. I didn't want people to look at me and just like, objectify me and then listen to the bars. I just wanted them to listen to the bars. Yeah. But unfortunately, I found out the hard way that they gonna objectify you no matter what. You can come out the bathrobe. They're still going to objectify you if you're a woman. They're gonna look at how you look first and then they're gonna listen to your bars second.
Yeah, that might be real.
So it was like a hard reality that I had to face because I was like, oh no, for sure. Like they're just gonna like hear the bars and they're just gonna judge me off of that. But then it didn't work that way. It worked against me, and then bitches start talking shit like, "Oh, bitch, like you ugly, oh, bitch, you this, you that," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Sometimes you gotta pop out of show bitches. So that's when I was like, now I gotta actually like, I was trying to level the playing field for them, and that's how they repay me. Like, bitch, no. So I had to, the rest was history. I think that like, the torture battle might have been my first battle where like I dressed up, like you know what I'm saying, like got my hair done, stuff like that. You feel me? 30-inch bust down, all like. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do all of that. And after that right there, it turned into like I got like inboxes from like, female battle rappers like, why did you do that? Like you already are pretty. Like why do you have to go and do all that? Like can you stop? Like why can't you just wear some chucks and that's it? Like you doing too much. So it went from like, bitch, you ugly to like, can you stop being so pretty? Like you're already pretty. You don't need to do more. So it's like, no, I got my foot on y'all hoes next now. Like y'all gotta just deal with it.
Nigga.
So that's just how it is for me. But I mean, female battle rap. I mean, I see like sex sells. Sex sells. And if somebody feels like they have to, go that far to do all of that to, further their career or whatever, I mean, that's their choice. It's not something that I would do, but if that right there is what people feel they need to do to like make it to like that next, plateau or whatever, then like that's their choice.
So we ain't seeing no RX OnlyFans popping up no time ever for y'all. For the fans that was hoping that she was gonna join in. Nah, it's not happening.
No, I cannot live life and like disappoint my father. Like my father raised me. Like I could never, like God, I'd be so embarrassed. So no, you would never see me like doing stuff like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And no knock to the ones who doing it. Like we said, we ain't
I don't have no judgment. I'm talking about me. Like this is just my life. Like I don't know where other people's life is and what they need to do whatever to make whatever. I don't know. I have no say in that.
That's a fact.
It's not my business. But what my business is not disappoint my damn daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Real talk. And that's respectable. I think that's what people always kind of respected about you too, though. You know what I'm saying? You got certain principles and things that you stand on, and you kind of boom. It's like you don't really falter. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of like let it be known, like what you expect. You know what I mean? As And you kind of stand on that since the beginning of your career, you know what I'm saying? Which I think is dope, you feel me? For real, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Nah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? What's been new, though, like, that they don't know? Like, what's been going on with you, man, since we got you here, man? You know what I'm saying? I do want to know, like, what's been new, because you said you just came back from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Have you been traveling a lot more? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's been going down? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's been popping? Like,
yeah, traveling a lot. Like, I just can't stay, like, in one spot forever. Like, it's just hard for me to just, like, let months go by and I'm just still in California. I gotta go sometimes, you know? So, I just got back from Mexico a few hours ago.
Man.
I was there, like, a little bit over a week total. And, I went to go see my family. I always go to Jalisco. My family is from Guadalajara. Viva México. Saludos a todos mi gente mexicanos. Ya tú sabes. Viva México y todo. Yes. So I was out there seeing my family. Unfortunately, in Mexico, when people get sick, like, that's it. Like, ain't no like, I'm sick, I'm gonna get better. So unfortunately, while I was there, one of my family members who had been sick had passed away. And in Mexico, like, once you die, like, you're buried, like, immediately. So we were at my cousin's house, paying condolences. And also we were just gonna see her regardless. And sure enough, like, we're getting ready to leave, and like this little like weird looking car pulls up, and I'm like, what kind of car is that? Why does the car look like that? But it was like a hearse, but their hearses aren't like the hearses out here. So they were like, oh, we have the body. So once you die, they bring the body to your house, or like your mama house or whatever, and they bring the body there, and then it's like the wake, and then like pretty much right after is like the funeral. So it was like a lot going on with that.
They just bury them right there on the land, like.
Well, it's like cemetery, but the cemeteries there are very different from the cemeteries over here. Like it's like a house basically, and then it'll have like 6 plots in there to where you can fit like 6 people up in there. You can buy like another house right next to that one and put like 6 more, make it a little bit bigger, have like 8, but it's not like how out here it's just like one person per like plot. It's like multiple people
stacking them on top of each other.
Right. So it's like multiple people, and then it's not like a grave, like a headstone. It'll be like a house, and you can go like in the house, like leave stuff in there. You like lock it up and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So the cemeteries are very different out there. But it was beautiful. I was in like a lot of different places. I did a lot of driving as usual. Like the city of tequila, like it's very beautiful there. It's agave everywhere. That's like what they make the tequila from.
Oh, it's a city like, called that?
Yeah. It's like a city. It's like you can like stay there. You can go like a tequila tour.
Oh, man.
And like the whole like city is like hills and hills and hills and just like agave. Oh, you would love it. You would love it. It's really nice there.
Give me some of that tequila. Yeah. Well, next time you go,
like,
man, let me come with you,
should
man.
Come with me. Like, you go on a tour, and then at the end of the tour, they give you like 25 shots of like all different types of tequila to try. It's like they like ferment it with like almonds. So I have like the almond kind, or like the chocolate one, or this and that.
Lit.
So yeah, you get to just try like how much
lit.
You want to try, and it's really good. You might get drunk though.
Yeah, I'm lit off thinking about it. Like 25 shots of tequila. Let's go. I just had like 25 shots the other night.
Oh my God. Here you go. That is so funny.
We was at the club, man. They just kept bringing them out.
Hey, man, you got to take advantage, you know?
Yeah. 25 shots for your group.
Nah, me, because it's probably like 100 shots of the group.
Ah, damn.
So I probably had 25 myself.
Going up.
At least, if I ain't 25, I was at 15 for sure. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. They kept bringing them out.
Like 10.
Like 20 at a time. They was bringing them out 20 at a time. Boom, boom, boom. And we kept them at least 10 times. They did 20. So that's like 200 shots. I think I posted on my story. I said, man, it's like shot number 166.
Dang.
People probably thought I was playing, but I was dead serious, man.
You was very serious, though.
Reposado.
Yeah, I fuck with Reposado.
You a nail?
No, I like Blanco. I can't do nothing else. Anything more than that, I can't even do it.
Yeah, I'm Repo, man.
Yeah.
I'm Reposado, man. And Nail, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm coming when I'm coming. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting it in like that.
God.
I definitely got to come to Mexico with you one time, man, to see how you do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you would like it. You would like it.
You need a real tour guy like you that really know how to.
Yeah. Like, I take care of my whole family. Like, my whole family went. Like, I take care of everything. Like, I'm like the leader. You know, I take everybody everywhere. I know where everything is at.
Yeah, they go right here, go right here. Like, we already know.
I've been going for like so many years. I've been like back and forth, like, you know, very, very long, like most of my life, actually. So, you know, I love Mexico. I would live there if I could. But yeah, you know, just like going up over there, like, you know, connecting with like that side of my family, like, you know, like
staying
my
tight
roots.
to your roots.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a very spiritual place. So, you know, it's a lot of like, it's a lot that goes on there spiritually. So, you know, I always connect with that. There's like the indigenous population. My family there is actually indigenous.
Okay.
And some of them are Spaniard as well, but like primarily my family is indigenous.
Okay.
So I go there and like, you know, we have like, you know, connection to the land. So that's important. So to me, you know, in my life, and also to take my kids and, you know, let my kids experience that as well. My daughter like it, my son not so much. But, you know, whatever. Can't win them all. But yeah, I just been doing that right there. And, you know, I changed careers.
Okay.
I was a therapist for over 10 years. That's what I went to school for. I was very passionate about it. I love being a therapist. And last school year, I was working in like a school. And, you know, I realized like, dang, I don't think I love this shit that much. Like I used to. I don't know if I do no more. Okay. So I was like, I could either continue being a therapist and not like it. That feels like torture though. Yeah. Or I could just like do something else
that you like.
And then like over at the summer, I ended up, you know, doing like all the testing and stuff like that to become a teacher. So now I'm a teacher.
Oh, it's lit. It's
lit.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm teaching the youth, man. You know what I'm saying? Teaching the youth, man. They can't use the therapist boards on you no more. You know what I'm
they can't. I can still use it on them because I got the knowledge, but they can't use it on me. They're gonna like teacher boards now, right? I don't really care.
They're gonna come with teacher boards for sure.
Oh yeah, that's all good. I got rebuttals for that. But,
put your apple on the desk. You know
that's like so predictable. I hate that shit.
You know they come with
that. That makes me throw up. I know, yeah, for real. But yeah, I teach high school though. I like high school students compared to other populations because high school students are more independent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're still like figuring out life. They're still like, you know, figuring out what they like, what they don't like shaping like their life and stuff like that. And that's easier for me to work with than like a second grader.
That's crazy you said that though, because people might not want to hear this or probably think I'm joking, but I just said that like I want to teach high school. Like,
for real?
I do. I want to teach either high school or middle school. Man, I think I want to get into that field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I can see you like.
Yeah, I feel like I need to be talking to them kids. But something about me lately just been like, you know, need to go talk to them kids, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I need to be at some high school in Compton or some high school somewhere. But I need to be. I need to. I'm a transition. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you would do really good with that. You could be like a behavior intervention.
Yeah, I need something like that. I
can see you doing something like that. Yeah. You know, speaking of Compton High, you see the remodel.
Yeah, that shit look
good, right?
Yeah. I need to do that.
And that came a long way from back in my day, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be a part of that. So shout out to the rapping and all the fame and all that.
Right.
I want to be able to talk back to them youngsters eventually. Man.
Yeah, I feel like you would do a really good job with that because I feel like a lot of people want to go talk to the youth, but everybody. Like they're not gonna listen to everybody. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like they sometimes they don't even listen to me. But like you gotta like really know how to like connect with them.
You got to.
And I feel like you got that.
Yeah.
I feel like you have it. Yeah.
That's like one of my purposes in life. I gotta connect with them youngsters out there. That's going through it. That just need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? They looking up to us too.
Oh, of course. So, yeah, like I feel like you would do really good in that lane. Not to get all like spiritual on you.
Let's get there.
But I know that you're like a life path 9. And the 9 is a very high life path number. And it's almost like your responsibility. Like it's like the humanitarian. So it's like your responsibility to like gain knowledge and then give it back to like the people who don't have it.
Yeah, that's my lane.
Yeah, that's like your life path.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I don't want to get on the spiritual shit.
No, that's all. I love it.
You know me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'll go there.
I need to remember what I was. You just reminded me. I'm a 9. You know what I'm saying?
Your life path 9.
Yeah, talk about it.
And that's like a part of your life that you're always gonna like get knowledge and then give it to the people who don't have it. And it's like that's like your humanitarian effort among other things as well. But that right there is something that I feel like you would like really, really like excel in. I can see you getting like the key to the city and all that. You feel me? Like I can see that.
For sure. It's lit for niggas, man. Yeah, stop playing, man. I'm gonna turn this shit all the way up, man, for 2025.
Yeah.
Finna get the key to the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We finna start teaching the youth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Compton High, Centennial Dominguez or something. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be at one of them schools. Breaking down the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Giving it back to them. You feel me? We finna just take over battle rap on the West Coast for the dudes who ain't good. We gonna help them get there. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
You know what I also see you doing is like teaching because you're gonna start seeing a lot more like performing arts, like classes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you could be one of them people that show up. They have like different like organizations and stuff like that will come out like once a month or something, and like write raps with the kids, or like teach them how to like, you know what I'm saying, like do like poetry or like creative expression. Yeah. Like I could see you doing stuff like that right there also.
Damn.
It's a lot of lanes for you.
Damn, man. And I seen all those things too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? See, like,
confirmation.
That's all that was right there. Because I done seen that too. Like, you know what? I need to be a teacher of certain skills. You know what I'm saying? I feel
like all you really gotta do is get like a curriculum together, and then just go shop it around to like different school districts, and I guarantee you, like they'll pick it up. Yeah,
like, y'all need this curriculum. Because
you have to remember, like the kids of 2024 are not like the kids of like the 1960s or some shit. Like the educational model is very outdated. Yeah, and like working in education, like, oh my God, it's hard sometimes because it's like this shit ain't gonna get through to these fucking kids. Like we need people that are like on their level, like that's when like speak their language, I like understand them. Because you see like a lot of teachers. Like where I work at, like it's like the hood, you feel me? And like the teachers that work there are not from the hood, so the students don't even respect them half of the time. So like with me, it's like I get a lot of respect from the kids. Like they always like take like a liking to me. Like it's always like, you know, positive interactions between us. I never have like too many issues with like the kids that I work with, like being like disrespectful or like whatever. Like I don't really deal with stuff like that. But it's like they know who cut from the cloth and who not. Yeah. And like we need people like you in like the schools and you know what I'm saying, like man. Really like you feel
serious,
me, making a difference, a real difference, a real change.
Do that, man. I feel like that's my calling, one of my callings.
Right,
you know
one of many.
Yeah, one of many. I feel like I'm supposed to be a preacher too. You know?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I feel like
a preacher of like a certain like organized religion or
nah. I think I'm supposed to just preach the word. Like, and the word is like it's not really of no religion. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. I'm supposed to just bring people closer to, you know, one true God. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just supposed to just shape their mind to go like, you know, praise. Right. That's it. They ain't gotta be Christian. So they ain't gotta be Muslims.
Yeah. Right, exactly. I don't believe in organized religion, but like, you know, people do what they do. But so if like I really like what you said right now. So if you were to give people like right now, like one like message to like bring them closer to like, you know, like the creator. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the great spirit, as we say it in our indigenous culture, like what would the sentence be, or what would like the message be?
Okay. So I mean, for me, like I say, I don't really go with no specific religion either. So it's like that's how I'm looking at it. Mine would just be more so my message to them would just be kind of like just understanding like that it could always be worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to believe in something. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that there's something out there that's keeping you afloat because there's people out here that's not here with us no more. You know what I'm saying? I could be a testimony to so many people that I've lost, even as of late, as of recently. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dealt with a lot of death. You know what I'm saying? Dealt with a lot of things that I probably don't even speak about. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like a lot of death that I done dealt with recently, funerals, all kind of shit that I had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Within my last month or so, you know what I'm saying, of life, you feel me? So I would be more so speaking to them of like just being understanding that life is short, you know what I'm saying? It's so quick and so fast, you know what I'm saying, that you need to take care of what you need to take care of, man. You need to really be focused on what really matters, you know what I'm saying, which is family, which is your loved ones, which is your own personal goals, you know what I'm saying? Don't get sidetracked and get caught up in other people's nonsense or what other people feel like is your path forward. Then whatever makes you happy. Like I just was having a conversation with my homeboy yesterday, man. Said, oh my God, Woodrow, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, we was talking about money for just a split second. It wasn't really like a big conversation about it, but just like, you know, he had said he needed, or he would like to have $20,000 or something to pour into his business. When he's starting a clothing line called Fly Thug, he was like, man, if I had at least 20,000, I think I could make 100. Like I know I could make 100. You know what I'm saying? If I had that, you know, we talking about it. But he was like, but I'm rich in spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that would be what I would call my clothing line. Even though you got the Fly Thugger shit, I'm like, man, rich in spirit. There's so many people that can connect to that. You know what I'm saying? Who probably might not have all the finances, but they got so much faith and belief. Right. You know, so that would be my, like I say, everything, like having that, being rich in your spirit, understanding like you got to just have a lot of faith and everything in this shit. You know, like so just real fast. Recently, I went to to Barnes and Nobles, like, to get a book. I went and got this one book, and then I'm like, man, you know what? I ain't got no Bible. You know what I'm saying? Let me go grab this Bible real quick. Like, I ain't got one. I ain't never had one. I don't think since I was in jail. You feel me? So let me grab a Bible real quick, man. I'm like, and I prayed. I'm like, you know what? Look, whatever message I'm supposed to have right now, just let me get that message. And I touch the Bible. I'm talking to him, and I just bust it open. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pause. I just open up the Bible. You feel me? So when I open it up, it goes to the verse page of the book of Job. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So for those people that's familiar with that, you know what I'm saying? It was just basically God throwing the devil to kind of do stuff to Job constantly, like, you know what I'm saying? And telling him, like, I don't feel like he gonna deny me no matter what you do to him. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done killed this nigga family. This nigga done, took all his livestock, did everything, just did him. He still had that love and still had that faith and stayed strong. He ended up getting back everything tenfold. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So for me, I'm like, that was like the message that I needed to receive, because it been things like that even with me where I be like, damn, devil be just coming, you know what I'm saying? Boom, bam, boom, taking shit. But it's like, you gotta just have that faith that
everything.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like the all this shit don't even really matter. You can get all that back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you done lost, you can literally get it back, but you can't get your life gone. You can't get that back. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you got your heart and everything in the right place for when that leaves. You know, because we all leave eventually. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly.
So, that right there is really good. I feel like a lot like what you're saying. It speaks to like growth mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people live with like lack mindset, where it's like everything is limited, and you know they lose something, they ready to fucking crash out and shit like that, instead of having that growth mindset of like, if you had it once, you can have it 10 more times.
Come on, it's there.
20 more times if you really want. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like also what you were saying speaks a lot to gratitude as well, like being grateful for what you have, and like being grateful for like you know, like your life and like where your life is at and stuff like that. So like I'm really big on like gratitude. I have like a gratitude journal. Like when I wake up in the morning, I do like what's like the 3 things that I'm grateful for today. Like speak it out loud, like talk about it, like you know, my kids, you know, my house, my car, my job, whatever, like whatever it is, or you could just it could be the
same thing every day.
It could be the same thing, or it could just be things that are like non-tangible. Like I'm grateful for, like, you know what I'm saying, my health, my mindset, whatever, you know, stuff like that. So I think that that's like really important. You know what I'm saying? And also I just feel like relationship with God is like the most important thing. Like it don't matter like what religion you want to be a part of, like you still have to have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That relationship is like super important. So yeah, I definitely agree with like what you're saying, and you know, I know the Bible very well. I grew up as a Christian, and I know the Bible, you know, very, very well. Like I was like having to do book reports on the Bible when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, and stuff like that. But like Job is like a very powerful book, in my opinion, and I feel like you know. Okay, so me where I'm at now, I don't necessarily believe like in like the devil. I feel like there are negative evil forces out there, but like one all encompassing evil like person, like I just don't adhere to that. You don't subscribe to that. I don't adhere to that. That's not like, you know, like indigenous culture. But there is evil forces out there, and bad things do happen. So it's like whenever bad things are happening in anybody's life, like you have to remember like that's just today. Tomorrow everything could get better. For sure. Tomorrow everything could change. But you have to have faith, and you really have to like know like this is just now, like tomorrow things are gonna, you know, go up from here. Like if you down, the only way you can go is up from there. Like, you know, have like that like growth mindset. So I think that right there is like super important. Man.
See how we just gave y'all that game on the No Studio. You even gotta look in the comments. I bet they in there like hallelujah, amen, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I didn't want to read the. I want to like get like distracted, like be like reading the comments.
Hear that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, they said RX really one of those. You know what I'm saying? They rocking with it, man. You know what I'm saying? They hearing what you saying, man.
If anybody need like any type of like inspiration or anything like that, you feel me? Just look in the mirror every day. You know, like every day you got to inspire you. I know we could also look to like outside people to inspire us and stuff like that, but like your life, it don't matter how good or bad you think it is, like you've come a long way, you've overcome so many obstacles, like you here for a reason, like, you know what I'm saying, like you could be such like an inspiration to other people as well. So I just feel like everybody has it. I don't feel like only one person got it or only one person can shine. Like we all got it, like we are all created, you know, in God's image. You feel me? Like we all have like the God essence
and
within
prayer
us.
Works too. You just gotta pray on it. Take what you do with your prayers, man. You know what I'm saying? Put that put that work with it as well. Don't just think you could just don't think you just pray and just lay in the bed all day. Like, you got to get up, make the phone calls, get up, go to them job interviews, whatever you got to do to get your life on track, man. Go to that gym.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, go see your kids, go do what you got to do, handle your business as well with those prayers, and everything gonna turn around. You know what I'm saying? And kind of actively, you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to do. Don't just lay and wallow. And when because we all got times when we take losses and take. So I seen somebody in the comments saying they lost everything. Like, yeah, man, sometimes you're gonna take your losses out here in this world, you know what I'm saying? But you can get it all back. It's basically what's the message, you know what I'm saying? You get it all back by just being focused, being diligent with your message and your prayers and everything, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like, if you lost something, like, you were meant to lose it for a reason. Like, I don't know what the reason is. You gotta talk to God about it. Yeah, but like, if you lost something, like, you could get it back times 10 and be in like a way better like mind frame for it. Like I believe in like holistic healing, like mind, body, spirit. Like how you're saying, like, don't just pray and then lay down and then sleep and not do nothing. Like, no, like pray, like act on it. You know what I'm saying? Like go work out, like eat good, like get in the sun, drink water, like really actually like cater to like your mind, body, spirit. You feel me? Like journaling works really good. I really personally like to journal a lot. Like the gratitude journal also is something that I had mentioned. Like grounding is like getting more popular. I don't know if you like ever heard like grounding, like just like sit like on like the earth. And all that. But I have these like patches that I use. It's like so you need like a grounded outlet. And, like you plug it in, and it's these like medical patches, and you put them at the bottom of your feet. Or like on like your palms, or if you have like pain somewhere, you can put it like the patches right there also, and then you just like plug it in, like attach it to yourself, and that right there is the same as like grounding outdoors, but it's like more powerful because you're getting it at like a higher speed. But that right there is also really good to like like release tension, release stress and stuff like that. Like working out, of course, like we already mentioned that one right there. It's like a really good outlet to like release stress, because what people don't know is that like whenever we have stress or we take these losses and like we stressed out about it or whatever, like that tension stays in the body. So it's like it turns into like dis-ease in the body, which dis-ease turns into like disease. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have like stuck tension in your body, like hanging on to anger, hanging on to regret, hanging on to all these different things. You have to release those things. And like a good way to like release is to like write like a letting go letter, where you just write down like whatever loss you took, you write about it, whatever you think about it, whatever you feel about it, you write it and you burn it outdoors. Don't burn nothing in your house, because you don't want the energy in the house. Burn it outside and like just like release it and let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot hang on to something and think that something good is gonna come from that. Like whatever happened. Release it, let it go, and move on, because it could, it could disturb your body.
Yeah, man. I just recently had one of them. I just talked about on the last show. I think I had one of the times where I couldn't wake up.
Oh, sleep paralysis.
I was fucked up.
Were you sleeping on your back?
I think I was. I don't know how.
I cannot sleep on my back.
I don't know how I was sleeping when I tried to get up. I couldn't get up, but it was like, nigga, they had me on the hood, nigga, and I'm like, I felt my eyes was opening, and I'm like, damn, I could see this shit cut, but I can't.
Was it like, did you see like anything in particular, like a figure, or like?
I couldn't see nothing. Like, it was like, that shit was like, I'm like, I couldn't even move, like, and I finally had to like close my eyes, and I just like powered up on some like you know what I'm saying? Like I just pushed through. Like, nigga, let me wake the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I got up, I'm scared as a bitch in the bed. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell I'm still? What the hell was that? Because I had the TV on, so I'm hearing it. So I'm like, I know I'm still where I was at when I went to sleep, because I'm hearing this motherfucking TV. But I'm like, I can't even turn my head to see this motherfucker cut with my, you feel me? So on the real,
I think that happens a lot when people sleep on their back. So I had like this like Native American spiritual teacher, and he told me that like when you sleep on your back, like your solar plexus is where like your dreams come from, and like when that's open, like rogue entities or whatever can like come and like attack you basically, or influence your dreams and stuff like that. So he always said like sleep on your side, because that right there is more protection, or like on your stomach or whatever.
So if you sleep on your back, you can have like a bad dream.
Yeah, so I don't sleep on my back because I already have like very like vivid like prophetic dreams like every night anyway.
Damn.
So if I like sleep on my back, it'll be like times 10.
Man.
So I don't sleep on my back. I try not to, but here and there I will like randomly wake up in the middle of the night from like a crazy like dream or something, and I'll be like randomly like on my back, and I don't know how I got like that because I have like a lot of pillows to keep me like you know
turn sideways.
Yeah, just like say like on my side like for the most part, and I have scoliosis, so I have to have like my spine has to be like straight when I sleep, otherwise my back gonna be hurting. That's a different story. Anyway, so like
scoliosis. Let's go twerk.
So yeah, like you know, I don't sleep on my back. Like I don't, because that kind of stuff right there can happen. Yeah,
for real, man. Yeah, man. See, that's why we gotta have you come up here more often, man, to break down the sciences to these people, man, that's going through all this stuff, man. I ain't gonna take all your time because you know you just popped in with us, man. I enjoyed having you up here.
Yeah, I love coming on here. You know, I ain't been on here in a minute, but you know,
a minute, man. Next time you gotta bring the cards out, man, and
you
know what I'm saying, do a live little tarot or something, man, or something. We might do it for one of the fans or something.
Yeah,
you know
I would
get them going and shit.
For
But
sure.
if there's anything you wanna shout out or anything, you know, you got the floor, man. You know?
Shout out to Geechi Gotti, you know, the Compton legend, all that.
You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to I have a brand, 7 Wonders, at CEVYNWonders.com. Go up on there if you want to get some sage. I have like a holistic healing line where everything is infused with crystals as well as essential oils. So I have a lot of like really good stuff that will help with like stress, help alleviate anxiety, help to like, you know what I'm saying, like raise your vibration and, you know, like raise your frequency so you can have like, you know, a better day and, you know, get out of like that like low vibrational shit. Also like my nonprofit organization, Radiate Motivate, that I sit on the board of. We actually have contracts right now with SoFi Stadium and the Coliseum. So we work like those events and we get people that usually might have a hard time getting a job, and we, you know, let them come and work for us or volunteer for us. If you need like hours, like community service hours, court hours, whatever, you can come get that with us. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me for that right there. Instagram, pretty_Reece. That's REECEE.
That's dope, man.
That's part of it.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all get all of that, man. Tap in for them good jobs, good hours, 7 Wonders, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get all the good, you know what I'm saying? Everything you need for that, you know what I'm saying? Pretty_Reece, make sure you follow up, man. Run that all the way up, man. You know what I'm saying, man? All them social sites, man. Twitters and Instagrams and all that, man.
Yeah,
make sure
Pretty Reece on everything.
Up. You know what I mean? Then it's your boy Geechi Gotti, man. Monday, Hitman Holla Geechi Gotti dropping YouTube.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? The VOD still up. For people that don't want to wait till Monday, you can go ahead and run that up. But Monday, that battle dropping.
Get that.
Yeah, the VOD got all the battles. I think it's still up on Rap Grid. And so if you haven't seen any of the battles, you still got a chance to run it up before they start dropping on YouTube. But the first battle from that event, the main event, is dropping Monday. I don't know the time. I think Hitman posted it. So 12 p.m. Monday, 12 p.m. Monday, everywhere. That's 3 o'clock Eastern time, 12 p.m. our time on the West. It's going to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a fucking movie. Then as far as me, we got No Studio Network going up. Last Second Seat going up with my guy EK Jazz the Rapper. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe over there as well. Lumagati is out everywhere. We're going to have a deluxe coming real soon. Damn, there's something else. Fly Thugger. Shout out my guy, man. He gonna have my bro. We gonna have him up here real soon to do an episode with us, man, and break down his story. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy that just came home from doing 20 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Went down real young, able to came back off a life sentence, starting his own clothing brand. He got drawings, man. He been drawing, got paintings, do portraits, do everything. You know what I'm saying? So we want to like highlight his story, man. And his page on Instagram is Fly Thugger. His website is www.flythugger.shop, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, my bad. But I'll make sure I have it in the description when I get the correct one, if that's not correct. But we gonna have him up here on the show, man, real soon, so we can talk to him. Shout out my guy AD Craig, the money, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody, No Studio and the whole team, man. Y'all know we're going to be right back next week. We're going to be going crazy. We're going to be going live, man. And we're going to turn it up, man. Salute to Ruin Your Day. Avocado, man. You already know what it is, man. Let's get it.
No frontin', no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing.